Okay, we're back with part 2 of uploading multiple videos to Blast Visual. So now that you have this folder on your computer, Blast Visual multi-video upload files containing these 3 files inside right here, it's time to customize this folder for your specific content. Now, the way we do that is we look at index.html. Now, this is the one we're going to do the alteration to and specify the specific content that you're working with. Now, you're going to want to open up this and bring it into HTML mode. Now, if we click on it, bring it up, it's just going to bring up a blank screen. So, to access the HTML, we actually have to right-click and then open it. Now, if you're running a Mac, I recommend downloading a free program called Mac Vim. That's what we run here, and if you're on Windows, you can get one called PS Pad. So again, Mac Vim if you're on a Mac, and PS Pad if you are on Windows, and that's available at pspad.com. So I'm going to continue on here. You right-click on right there, and you're going to want to hit Open With, right down to Mac Vim. And as you can see, it's brought up the HTML code page, and it's actually kind of overwhelming to look at, but if you get into it, it's not that bad. So don't be alarmed if you're not familiar with any HTML. What we're doing here is pretty simple. The next thing to do once you have this up is to bring up your video files. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to bring up 5 video files from Country Grocer here. This is part of from an old project of ours. Okay, so you can see here in this folder, I've opened this up and I've got 5 files here that are all in MP4 format, and these are going to be the 5 files that I am going to upload as an example. So we're dealing with these guys, and we just want to bring this up so we have it there on our desktop and we can see what we're dealing with. Now, back to the HTML for a sec. The first thing we're going to do here is scroll down till we get down to where it says Target and SRC. Okay? So you can see what I'm talking about here. Target and SRC, and you can see next to here it says joekey.mp4. Now, the HTML as it is right now is laid out from a previous project, and we're just using this as an example because I'm going to change it actually. Okay? So target and SRC equals joekey. Joekey is actually the first video file that is going to be in our sequence. So all we have to do is change that to what we want the first video file to be in our new sequence. So in order to access things being able to, in order so you can edit things in this program, and I believe on all Mac HTML editors, you have to press the I key on your keyboard. Okay? And that will bring up the cursor, if you can see that there. So I pressed I on my keyboard, and now I can actually edit this. So I can go in here and I can delete this. And I'm going to type in the first video that we're going to use in our new sequence. So if we go up here to the top right corner of the screen, it's going to be December_1. Okay, so I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to type that in, December_1.mp4. Okay, same thing for right down below. .mp4. Okay, so also I should probably point out right below here, right below the target and SRC, you can see that it says width and height, and we have 1024 by 768, which are the dimensions we're dealing with in this case, and probably pretty common dimensions for your projects as well. A lot of people are working in those dimensions right now. So we've made the first alteration by changing the joekey to the December 1st here, and the next thing we're going to do is scroll down to the bottom, and you can see here there's a large list of files right here. Now this is the body of this is the order of the videos, and here we have, this is all the content out along this side here, right? And this is the order of how the sequence goes. So this is where you pick your order of your videos. So for this example, we're only going to be using 5 videos, and I'm going to order them in twice though. So we're going to have 10 total, but from 5 of the same videos. Okay, so I'm just going to delete all the rest of them. Okay, great. So we're left with these here. Now you'll see that there's actually 9 here, and the 10th one is up above there with December 1st, which is the first one of the sequence. Okay, so now we're going to put in the rest of the content. So this is a little bit tedious, but it's really not that bad. And we're going to type in December 15th. .mp4, and then we're going to have okay, so now you can see I've replaced them all here, and now we're dealing with the files here in their new order and the new content. So just to review, what we've done is up here by target and SRC, and these will be labeled green on most programs here, target and SRC, we've put in December 1st and December 1st, and that represents the first file in the sequence, the first one to be shown. Okay, and then down below, this body of content here is where we have the order and the full content of our video sequence that we're going to have running off Blast Visual. Okay, so now we're ready to save and close, so we're just going to go File, Save, and close the file. Okay, so now we've updated the HTML coding to be specific for your content. Okay, and that's the end of this video. We're going to carry on next time with what to do actually inside Blast Visual with all this stuff. Okay, thanks. See you in a sec.